it's Kavetta. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to go over the hotel we stayed at in Madrid, ways to save on hotels, and then the process to fly from Madrid to Portugal. So I'll go over all the little things from when we jump from city to city, especially during Corona right now. So you can have an idea if you're trying to do something like this. It's going to be different coming from the States, of course, or from, wherever else you're coming from. But once you're going through Europe or the EU, jumping from one country to the next, it's kind of like flying from the US to the US, from one state to the next. So it's not as crazy as when you're coming from the States or, Canada or somewhere else. So let us first walk through the hotel, show you what was going on there, talk a little bit about it, and then we'll go over the things that we had to do to move from Madrid to Portugal. Okay, so this is the entrance to the hotel room that we stayed at. We stayed at the Illunion Suites Madrid. It is about 15 minutes on the bus or the metro to get to the center. And that was fine by us because it was less expensive than staying right in the center of the city. As usual, if you're going to stay in the center of a touristy area, it's going to be more. So we got the 3-people room. As you can see, it has I think that was a king or a queen, something, but a big bed. And then there was a sofa bed that pulled out. Is a pull-out sofa bed. We never put it back. We just let it stay there because there was enough chairs to sit during the day, so we didn't need the sofa. It was a good size room, I can say that. Lots of storage space, lots of closet space. The bathroom was pretty decent. What I didn't like about the bathroom, it didn't have like a shower curtain and it didn't have a full door on the tub. So every time we took a bath, and I mean, you're washing and splashing, so you can see the half glass right there. That's not going to block any water, so the entire bathroom was always wet once we took a shower, but it was nice, updated, upgraded. It was super clean when we got in and everything. Of course, we went over with our Lysol spray and wipes and got it double cleaned. And we got cleaning every day. She came in, changed the towels, did the bed, do their hotel cleaning, what they do with that. But at least they did service daily. And with kids, sometimes you don't necessarily want the service daily, but I liked it because it helped just to clean up everything, especially with the kids, that I didn't have to do. Like anything to make my life easier is perfect. But this is the room that we had. It was maybe 2 seconds, okay, not 2 seconds, but just a couple second walk to the bus station, and from there you can go right into the city. It was $1.50 each on the bus, so it was super inexpensive and I could live with that. And then it was right next to a supermarket. It was close to a ton of different eateries. You had cafeterias, different restaurants, different shops. The neighborhood was really nice. It was a great lively neighborhood. No noise apart from the family that was beside us. Like they stayed the entire week, and Lord, I couldn't get sleep. That was the only noise, but there was no street noise or anything like that. So I did enjoy staying at that hotel. Okay, so that was the hotel we stayed at. We stayed there for 8 nights, which was perfectly fine. It did have a small refrigerator. It wasn't working, and I didn't even mention it until we were almost leaving, but they did take it out and put a new one. So there's a little fridge if you needed to grab a little bit of groceries. But because we were staying at a hotel, I didn't plan on doing any cooking or buying anything. We did get a couple of things from the supermarket, like bread or croissant type stuff, fruits. So that definitely helped. We got salad, so we didn't need to put that in the fridge because we were going to eat it for dinner that same day, so that was fine. But if you're trying to get certain things, then, the fridge is there. You can use it. There's no microwave or anything. So, that was a little bit. But, yeah, so that's with the hotel. For them, Illunion Suites Madrid, if you go on their website, if you sign up with your email, they give you a 10% off discount. So that helps to save. And of course, I've talked about traveling and using your credit card to only to get the points. I use the Chase Sapphire, and I have a British Airway, I have an American Express, but I mainly use the Chase because it gives me really good points. And then I just pay it off immediately. So it's just like you're using your cash. You use your card, you swipe it once you get home, not home, but home base. You pay it off, you just send the money back, and you earn points. So I think using credit card, if you're responsible, it's way better than using cash. You use your cash and that's it. You're not getting anything, right? But once you pay it off and you use it paid off, then you're getting that cash back that you can use towards anything. And I'm building up the points now. I didn't use my points this time for anything, but when we went to Mexico, I used the points for the airfare, I used the points for the hotel. So now I'm just building points again so that when I get somewhere else, I can use it. I was going to use it this time, but I'm just going to let it grow for a little bit and then I use it. So that's how you can save. Definitely look into credit card churning and just, using credit cards like that. That's one way to save. And of course, I just use Google Hotels, Google Flights, because it brings up a ton of things and then it gives you can see the dates and the prices really easily. And then you can just go book it straight from the merchant. I'm not going to use Expedia. I'm not going to use Travelocity or any of those third-party sites because way too many horror stories. I'm not trying to call Expedia because I need help. They need to fix something with JetBlue or whatever. I prefer to call the company directly. I feel like my money is better spent that way. And most of the times, for me personally, I haven't seen a need or a reason to use a third party because the prices are always better on the the merchant's website. So it's been working out fine. So getting from Madrid to Portugal, we did need COVID tests for each person because I think Madrid and Portugal, they are kind of like in the orange again, amber or something, and both of them. So the rest of the Europe is like, yeah, we don't know about Spain and Portugal. So they're both on the naughty list for Europe, which is, yeah. So we had to do COVID tests, and I'm pretty sure with my vaccine card, I could have just not done it. But everything is changes so much, and it's just so confusing. And so I'm like, whatever, I'm just gonna do it. It's 20-something euros. So we all did the test, all negative. It took about 10 minutes to come back. We did it in the airport because it was super easy. We didn't have any appointments, but most everyone in there didn't have appointments. So there was an appointment line and there was an unappointment line. And it was long, like it was a good 100 deep to get the test done. But we went there early. I made sure to go to the airport super early so that we could get everything done without, being late for a flight or missing our flights or anything like that. There was somebody behind me. She was like, oh my God, I'm calling American because my flight is delayed. No, her flight wasn't delayed. She's missing her flight because of getting the test. It was that long. And then people were just coming after we were standing in line for 30, 40 minutes. They're like, oh my God, can I go in front of you because I'm missing my flight? We're like, we've been sitting here for 40 minutes. You should have come early like everybody else. But then she couldn't ask one or two people. She had to ask, 100 people behind her because we couldn't just be letting people in. Anyway, so the airport, they do the test. Pretty much every airport in Europe so far that I've been looking at, they do the test there in case you need it. So you get it back in a couple minutes. With that, we got it back in maybe 10 minutes or so. It was super quick. Everybody was negative, of course. That's why we were able to fly. And then we just sat at the airport and waited for a while for the flights because, like I said, we went early because I wanted to make sure we got it early. And then from the airport to the airport also, you can just take the train. We have learned the metro system here now. It's like $1.50 or so to get on the metro, which is super inexpensive. We did take a taxi at one point, and the taxis are adding up. So we have to stop taking taxis because it is expensive. Like we can pay $50, $60 for a taxi depending on where you're going. But it's just sometimes it is so much more convenient to take a taxi, especially if it's night and you're a long day and you want to just get in, get out, but the metro is perfectly okay. It is safe. It is not fast. I'm not gonna say it's fast. It's safe. It is doable. So from now on, I will not take any more taxis. Okay, maybe not any more taxis. Trying to save, but yeah. So that is it for now. Getting from Madrid to Portugal. There was a bus, but the bus takes like 8 hours, and we wouldn't have had to do the COVID test or anything. I don't think I was looking at that, but it was like an hour and something flight, and then 8 hour on the bus. I'm like, whatever. We'll just go ahead and fly. The flight was $50 thereabouts. I think it was $100 and something for all three of us. And we did take Iberia again. That's what we took to come to Madrid. So that wasn't bad at all. So inter-Euro flights are not expensive. They're pretty inexpensive. It's just, the time going to the airport, and just with COVID, the testing, doing everything, it takes time. But the flights are pretty short. They're pretty inexpensive. So that's a good thing. So that's it, I believe. I think I covered everything. I did the hotel, where it was, how I'm saving, using my points, piling it up, and then just, using it on different things. Getting from one country to the next. In the EU, it's going to be different. Normal, for most of the countries though, it is, once you're in the green, you don't need a test or anything. And like I said, I believe Lisbon and Spain, they are in the amber, so that's why you need like a test from there. But everywhere else, for the most part, they're in the green, so you don't need a test. But of course, double check. Everything is changing. Don't take my word for it. I don't even know if my word is current anymore with how things are changing. So, alrighty. Question, comments, leave them below. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date on our adventure. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe so you can see where we're off to next. Come enjoy the next videos that will be up. We'll be showing you our stay in Lisbon, and then our stay in, where are we going next? If you're on Instagram, All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.